Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is me Aditi. I hope all of you guys are doing well and are staying at home. So in today's video I'm gonna create this beautiful look right here. So this is a Eid look, as all of you guys know that Eid is like very close. So I thought of creating a look for that. So I know none of us actually going out and no one is actually wearing makeup these days, but if you are thinking of just celebrating Eid at home with your family, then I think you should, because that's how you can be a little positive, just celebrate the festival and just stay at home. So yeah, if you guys want to know that how I created this look, then please continue watching. And if you are thinking about getting ready this Eid, then please try this makeup look. I really love how this look has turned out, and this is going to look so pretty, trust me. So yeah, all the product details will be mentioned as always in the description bar below, so you can check that out. And now if you guys want to know that how I created this look, then please continue watching. And before that, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel to watch more such content, and also hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so that you guys gets notified every single time I upload a video. And now let's get started. Alright, so to begin with, I'm gonna moisturize my face. No matter what kind of skin you have and what season it is, you always want to make sure that you moisturize your skin before putting on makeup. And I'm gonna use the moisturizer which I actually use in every single video of mine, so I think this is not a surprise to you guys right now. So I'm gonna use this Pond's Super Light Gel Oil Free Moisturizer. This really gives that non-sticky and really glowing skin, and this also contains hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. I really like this moisturizer because this is super hydrating. This really feels like water on your skin, and the best part about this moisturizer is that this is not sticky, and that chip wala feeling, it's not gonna give you that. And that is really important for me, because especially in summers it's really tough when you have that stickiness on your face. It's really irritating and annoying. So that's why I really like this one, because this is so lightweight, and I have dry skin and still this is really like actually enough for my skin. So if you have oily skin, this is perfect for you. Really nice. So I'm just gonna massage this and make sure that it gets absorbed into my skin. So you can see I'm massaging this in upward direction. I'm not doing this. You want to make sure that you massage anything that you're applying, be it like moisturizer or sunscreen, any kind of serum, any kind of facial oil. You want to always massage that in upward direction. That way your skin stays like really lifted. You don't want to just do this. Just lift your skin like this, your face look more toned and lifted. And also this technique really helps to your moisturizer gets absorbed very quickly. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a while, say 5 to 10 minutes, so that it gets completely absorbed into my skin. So it's been a while, and now my moisturizer is completely absorbed into my skin. So the next step that I'm gonna do is priming up my face. And to prime my face, I'm taking this LAKME Absolute Blur Perfect Makeup Primer. So priming up your face is really important, you guys, trust me. I'm just gonna take this much of the primer, and this would be it for my entire face. So you just need this much of this. So priming up your face, as I was saying, is really important, you guys. Even if you're doing like very basic and very minimal makeup, and if you're going for like a very heavy and that full glam, full face of makeup, whatever kind of makeup you are going for, you want to make sure that you apply a primer, because that changes the whole game, the way your makeup is looking. Primer plays a huge role in that thing. So just make sure to prime your face, and I'm just pushing this into my skin right here around my nose where I have bigger pores. And then I'm just gonna lightly take this all over my face. As you guys can see, this primer is tinted, so this is going to help me to even out my skin tone. So that's why I just apply this all over, and this obviously gives me that really smooth skin. So that's why I also apply this all over my face. So now my face is completely primed and prepped for makeup application. So for foundation, I'm taking these two foundations, the LAKME 925 Primer Plus Matte Perfect Cover Foundation and the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. So I'm gonna mix both these foundation in equal ratio. I'm just taking one pump out on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna take the same amount from the 925 foundation and just mix both of these foundation together, and then I'm just dotting this all over my face so that I don't apply way too much foundation. Just dot it all over, and then I'm using my beauty blender to blend this out, just tapping it on my face to blend this out. So the LA Girl foundation is a really dewy finish foundation, and the LAKME foundation is a matte foundation, but I feel that is not like extremely matte. That works beautifully for my skin, and I have dry skin and I have used that in winters as well, and that worked beautifully for me. So it's not extremely matte, so if you have dry skin you can use the LAKME foundation as well, because this foundation is not drying at all, and this will give you definitely a little bit of like that matte finish, but not at all drying. That is really nice. So this is one layer of foundation, but I'm gonna build it up because I want more, you know, like fuller coverage kind of a look. So I'm just gonna build it up a little bit more. Again, just applying it in this way, the tapping motion, and you want to make sure that you apply foundation on your neck as well, and especially when you're going for that you know, that full coverage look, so that your neck and your face looks like one skin and not different tones. Now to cover up my dark circles, I'm taking this LA Girl Pro Conceal HD High Definition Concealer, and I am in the shade Pure Beige. So this concealer is actually very close to my skin tone, so I like to apply this first before I go in with a brightening concealer. So I like to apply this wherever I have darkness, and that is especially around my eyes, these dark circles. I really need to cover that up, so I'm just gonna apply this there and just a little bit here as well, because I have that little bit of redness here going on, little bit around my mouth because of that discoloration here as well, that's my lines. And then again blending it out with the same beauty blender and just tapping it on my face. So you don't want to drag it, just follow this patting motion, otherwise your foundation will move from its place. So just do this and blending it out on my lids as well, because that is like most discoloration that I have on my face is around my eyes. So I really need to cover that up. So right now my face is looking like very pale and all over one shade, so I'm gonna add a little bit, you know, that brightness and highlightiness on my face, and for that I'm taking this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and this is in the shade Amber. So this concealer is one shade lighter than my skin tone, so I'm just gonna apply this wherever I want brightening effect, that is under my eyes, little bit here like on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin as well, and that's it. I'm gonna apply this here as well, so this will give me that lifted face look, and again just blending it out. So this concealer is one shade lighter than my skin tone, so this will give me that brightness on my face. Tapping, and there you go, your you know, concealer blends beautifully, but you want to make sure that you blend everything very quickly, because this concealer gets, you know, settled very quickly. So you want to make sure that you blend it very fast. So before my concealer gets settled into my creases, I'm gonna quickly set it with a powder, and for that I'm taking this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and I'm gonna take this banana shade from the palette. This is such a beautiful brightening shade. So I'm just gonna take this on my beauty blender, and before I apply this, I'm firstly gonna make sure that I don't have crease lines under my eyes. So just take the beauty blender, the clean side, and then just tap it and make sure that there is no creases whatsoever, and then take your powder and press it under your eyes just like this, so that your concealer is now locked there and it will not move the whole day. Doing the same thing on the other side as well, making sure there is no crease lines, and then taking my powder and press it under my eyes. I'm gonna apply this powder wherever I have applied concealer to give my face that brightness. And you can see I'm getting that creases on my eyelids as well. So I'm again firstly blending the concealer, and then I'm gonna set my lids as well. If you have oily lids, you want to make sure that you set it with powder before putting on eyeshadow, otherwise your eyeshadow will crease as well. Just setting my lids just like this, and then whatever is left on my beauty blender, I am just gonna run it all over my face. I'm not taking more product, just whatever is left, and pressing it on my skin so that my entire face is set. So now to bronze up my face, I'm again using the same palette, and I'm taking this dark chocolatey brown shade, then just press it right here, and then blending it out in circular motions. And you can see how instantly this has given me that warmth. That's why I really like this powder. This is like really pigmented, so just need tiny bit amount of this, and this gives you this finish. Blends beautifully. I really like this product because the quality of the product, right? The amount that you're paying is like very less, trust me, and the product that you're getting is of really high quality. I'm just gonna contour my jawline as well, and of course my forehead. And as I said, this is super pigmented, so you need tiniest amount of this, and that's why this lasts you for a very long time, because you just buy this stuff if you're not a makeup artist or just buying stuff for yourself. Now this is going to last you for years. Lightly contouring my nose as well. So now for blush, I'm taking this COLORBAR Mattillicious blush, and this is in the shade 03 Flushed Satin. This is such a beautiful shade. You guys can see that, right? Such a pretty shade. I am using the same brush, and I'm taking this on my brush. This is not extremely pigmented, so if you're a beginner, you can really work with this blush. And then I'm just gonna apply this right above that bronzer. I am a blush person, so I apply blush like little too much than usually a person would apply, but I really love how, you know, blush makes your face look like. I really love that. But if you are not comfortable wearing this much of blush, it's completely fine. You can apply the amount you are comfortable with, and then just smile and apply that on the apples of your cheeks. Little bit. I'm gonna apply this on my nose and on my chin as well. So now it's time for, I think, everyone's favorite part, that is highlighter. I mean, who doesn't want to glow, right? So I'm gonna take this highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this is in the shade Precious Petal. So I'm gonna take this highlighter. This is such a pretty shade. I mean, and this is so soft, you can see that, right? Such a beautiful highlighter. So I'm just gonna take this. So it's like, oh, you can get that really subtle look as well, and you can get that blinding look with the same highlighter, which is so good. So I'm just gonna apply this on the highest points of my face too. Little bit on the tip of my nose. I don't like to apply a lot on the tip. I just want very subtle, very subtle highlight there, and on the bridge of my nose as well, and on my chin. So now I quickly gonna do my brows. So firstly, I am just taking my spoolie and brushing through my brows just like this in upward direction. And then I'm taking this eyebrow pencil. This is the Maybelline New York Fashion Brow Cream Pencil, and this is in the shade Dark Brown. So what I'm doing is I'm just lining the lower part and the upper part as well, just giving one shape, and then wherever I have gaps in my brows, I'm just gonna fill that in. And from this part, your brow hair grows in this direction, right? Just like this, vertically. So you wanna follow the hair growth. So now for my eyes, I'm taking this Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette, and this is the Makeup Revolution London Reloaded eyeshadow palette in the shade Velvet Rose. So now to begin with, I'm taking this shade right here. This is a really beautiful brownish shade. So this is a blending brush. So this is like a flat brush, but this is blending brush. So I'm gonna apply this shade that I just shown you guys, and I'm gonna apply this on my crease as my transition shade. And I'm just gonna build it up till I'm happy with the pigment. So you can see I'm just doing the normal stuff, just blending it in circular motion and then just going back and forth from the inner corner to the outer corner, and I'm just applying the lightest pressure possible. Now I'm taking this shade right here, which is a very dark brown shade, and for that I'm using a brush like this. This is a blending brush again, but a really small blending brush, so that the eyeshadow application becomes like more easier, because I want this shade to be on a particular area, so that's why I'm using a smaller blending brush. So I just took the pigment on this, dusting off the excess, and then I'm gonna apply this on my crease one more time, but I'm gonna apply this just a little lower than the previous one. So this will give me a really beautiful transition from light to dark. Applying the same dark brown shade on the outer corner, just here, just pack the shade right here, and on the inner corner as well. And just building it up till I'm happy with the pigment. I'm taking the previous brush that I applied my transition shade with, and I'm just blending the edges of both the shades together so that the eyeshadow looks much more blended. I really like the blended eyeshadows, I don't really like the harsh lines, so just blend, blend and blend. Now I'm taking this concealer again. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer, and I'm gonna apply this just on the middle section of my eye so the shimmer will pop much better. Now I'm taking this beautiful shimmery shade from the palette. This is such a beautiful golden shimmery shade, and I'm gonna apply this using my finger only, just pressing the shimmer on my eyes. I'm using a flat brush like this to apply the shimmery shade close to that, edges, to get that more clean look. And then I'm again taking the same shade, the dark brown shade, and just blending the edges together. I am applying the dark brown shade, and with a flat brush like this, I'm just gonna apply this very close to my lower lash line. And then I'm just blending it out with my transition shade. So now I'm taking this K Beauty Kajal, and I'm just gonna apply this, and I'm just gonna tight line my upper waterline. Applying the kajal on my lower waterline as well. And blending it out with the dark brown shade. Now to finish off the look, I'm taking this mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and I'm just gonna apply lots and lots of this mascara on my lashes. So this mascara gives like really lengthy and really voluminous lashes, so that's why I absolutely love this one. Last but not the least step, that is our lipstick. I'm gonna apply this lip liner first. This is the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Chestnut. So I am just gonna line my lips using this. And after lining my lips, I'm using this lipstick, and this is the LAKME Forever Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade 19 Nude Twist. This is such a beautiful brownie nude shade, so I'm just gonna apply this. And now I'm taking this another lipstick, and this is the Physician Formula lipstick in the shade Berry Healthy, and I'm gonna apply this as well, just here. And then I'm just gonna blend both the shades together using my finger. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and liked the look as well, and please do recreate this look because this is so beautiful. So yeah, this is it what I have today for you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself, stay at home, and I love you guys all so much. Bye bye.